happy to be here today. And I want to say, welcome to the call this morning. I hope that I can say something this morning. I will say something. I know I can, but I will say something that will touch the hearts of each and every one that's hearing me this morning. I am so happy today because things are going forward more rapidly than what I expected. And I want to introduce myself now. My name is Edward Townsend. I'm the founder and creator of Wealth Creator LLC and Houston Wall Street Movement. You know, I use movements in my work because it means that it's moving and it's going forward. And people use to mean more successful in participation. And the movement actually is a group of people moving, going forward. And once it get totally intact, it would be more of interaction with other people. I'm working on that platform as I speak, getting ready to kick in the radio station and the TV station, Houston Wall Street Movement, because we have to reach all four corners of the United States and even the world if necessary. And so I've got my tour set up. So anyone that's hearing me this morning, from starting this Friday, let's see, the 25th. Yes, the 25th of this month. Today is the 18th. Starting Friday, I'll say Saturday, the 23rd until the 30th. I'll be traveling across the United States to promote my business. I'll be hitting and going to all the places that I have contacts in. I'm going to leave here. I'm going to take a northern route all the way to the East Coast. And then I'm going to take a southern route down to the southern part, because I'm going to Miami as well. And then I'm going to come back up the southern coast. And I'm going to veer not to Houston, but I'm going to bypass Houston and go back north and go to Sacramento and Oakland, California, and come back through the mid-states, Austin, San Antonio. I haven't been out farther than that, in the southern part of California. So if you hear me and you're in those areas, just be knowing between the 23rd to the first week of June, maybe 2 weeks. I'm going to be on the road for 2 weeks. I got to have me new materials, new things that I want to travel with and distribute it throughout the country as I go. That's what I'm used to. What I did for others, I have to do for myself now. And I'm going out and promoting what we do. And hopefully we'll take another great sprint as we come through. Good morning, Miss Martina. I see that you're here. So I'm getting better as we go along. This platform, I love this platform, but you know, when I can do it the way that I feel comfortable, then it's going to even be better. I don't have to worry about certain things to do or say. It'll come automatically. But our broadcasts will go on. It's just going to be more because I want to broadcast what we're doing as we go. You can call it a great vacation. I practice close distance. I practice keeping myself safe and the people around me. I have a bulk of sanitizer, masks, and social distance became a part of my life in a short period of time. So we're going to get out and we're going to promote the business. And to everyone that's listening to that's in business right now, this is what you got to do. Position yourself, not to do what I do, but do what you can do that's best for your business and grow it to the point of where you can do bigger and better things. See, that's where I am now. I'm doing things now as though they should have been done yesterday. That's how urgent it is for me to get the message out, because people don't realize how much they're hurting. And on the platforms that I got, I'm getting Mr. Keeler to set up my radio station. Hopefully, I'll be able to relay it back through the station and throw it back. If not, we're going to do FaceTime, videoing. You're going to know our every move and where we're going. So if you like to plug in yourself, I plug in someone while I'm there in those areas. I got 30-minute slots. Anything over 30 minutes, it's going to be $50. So if I stay in your area longer than 30 minutes to spend time with you, it'll be $50. Okay. So we got to learn to monetize everything that we do, because if you find out that your business is losing money, then we have a system that show you how to recoup your money and let your business take care of itself. See, we give away too much stuff. See, you can't help people because people feel if it's not of value when they don't have to pay. And that's not the case. But to be able to do the things and get yourself to the next level, you got to see an increase within your business. And that's what I'm doing. I'm promoting my business. I'm spending money on my business. I'm spending time in my business. And this is what I teach. And this is what I show people, how to become a successful business owner. A successful business owner. So on this tour, I'll be talking about fear. No more fear. No fear at all. Look, you got to have a faith walk. You got to start walking in faith, even if it's just one step at a time, until you're able to make 10 and 20 steps. Take that first step. The first step is to get rid of fear. You can't operate. You can't do anything if you don't get rid of fear. And I'm going to advocate that on my whole tour. Yes, Miss Martina, I will be stopping in North Carolina because I'm coming down 95. I don't know how close that is to you. I'm mapping out my whole route, but I'm coming down 95, and it's people there that I need to see, family, relatives, and I've been hitting them up on the social media. So I'm going to see how it is to stop by and have dinner with somebody. Just show up at the door. I'm family, so I should be able to do that because you're welcome at my house at any time. No prior engagement, no prior appointment. Hey, this is where we need to be now. We need to be so intertwined to each other till it's automatically, you fall into my spirit. See, it'd be a lot of things and people falling into my spirit, and I want to connect, because sometimes we let things flow past us that's beneficial. So I want to open up your eyes. I want to open up your mind, be able to receive, because see, God has not forgotten about what you asked him for years ago. He's not forgot about your dreams and your goals and what's precious to you. He don't forget. He just do it in his own timing. So we need to start setting up the timing and get some action going, and to have an avenue for God to reach us in areas that we want to go. Always put him first. That's what the morning scripture was this morning. That said, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not onto your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. See, it's sitting right in front of me. I have it every day. Every day I read it, sitting right, and I just flip the days as they go. And it's great encouragement for me. See, it was an old time, a long time ago, Thomas Jefferson. He said, I like dreams of the future better than the history of the past. See, the future is taking you to places unknown, just like God said he's taking us to higher heights. See, past things is just history. See, I was blessed 20 years ago. That's history. So I like future things. Mr. Jefferson made a statement so profound years and years ago. I like reading because I like to be focused. I like to have things going on in my mind that you can live off. Just pop, God put it on my mind. Look, go promote your business. And when I started thinking about it, I thought about a tour. I said, man, look how much you toured for previous companies that you were working with, not that you own, but you were working with. Now that you have your own company, do the same thing. It worked then. So I'm only giving you practical things that I did that I know works. And I'm going to hit the road, and I'm going to talk to Miss Martina after it's over with. I want all my traveling materials. I want new flyers, more business cards and things of that nature, because there's only a few, this next holiday weekend, I'll be hitting the road for a couple of weeks or so. But I'm going to do business. I'm going to probably change my hours a little bit because most likely in the early part of the afternoons, I'll be settling into the hotels, and I can set up my work and I can broadcast from there and then get some rest and be prepared to proceed the next day. In the areas where I'm going to spend more time, that'll be fine. But get rid of fear. There will be no fear on this tour, even to the crisis, because we're prepared for the crisis, okay? Only crises that come up be the crises that we don't foresee. And God is there to protect us for all those type of things. So we're prepared and we're ready. Doubt. I have no doubt that it's going to be a successful tour. I'm going in faith, and I have faith that everything's going to go well, it's going to prosper, it's going to be beneficial to people. Because, see, we're spreading the word about something that's good. I'm going to be teaching and talking to you about how to get money without going in debt. See, how to get money for your business without going into debt. How to create an income producing asset without going into debt. That income producing asset is going to be your business. Because if you don't have a business, we can show you how to set up your business and get started in business right away. Start earning money right away. See, I want to show you how to make the money. I want to show you how to take that money and build your business. Do like the wealthy people do. Use other people's money to get it done. It's easy. You just have to be focused. Know the principles and the way to go and get it started. By all means, have no doubt that it would work. See, that's what God said. Don't worry. It will not fail. See, he's going before me in everything that I'm going to do from this day forward. All things. He knows things that I know in my mind. He knows things that not even that I don't know that he knows. So I'm receiving all that he has to offer, and I'm going to step out on this journey with faith, and I know it's going to be successful. Miss Martina, I keep bringing her name up because she's helped me tremendously to get to where I am. We got a long ways to go, to get it perfected. When they say things are not perfect, but you can perfect something. It works. It's not perfect because it can always change and get better, but we can perfect it. Put it in place and start it to work. Things that you fear, you will never do. Things you doubt, you will never do. I'm a living witness of that. Sitting here talking now was something I wouldn't do 10 years ago, 5 years ago, because my fear had me bound. My doubt had me bound. There's no bounding me in anything now, because, see, my mind is free, my faith is strong, and I walk in the faith that I believe in. And that's not failure. So get yourself attached to the movement. Be a part of the journey, even if you're not there. If you know anybody in my route, I will have my route set up for you. And you'll see my live and my broadcasting, not just Monday and Friday. The basics of all the information will come Mondays and Fridays, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, Sunday will be a day of rest. But Saturday, I will give you the whole detail of what's taking place, how many members or people came on board the movement, the purpose of the whole journey. And if you're anywhere in the route as I go, I'll tell you where I am and where I will be tomorrow, the next day, or whatever. And you know what? You have my information. You can go to the website and contact me. You can email me, or you can call me directly. When I'm on the road, calling me directly will be the best, because, see, I might be traveling and driving, and you call in, we can talk, because I'm sitting there, you know what I'm saying? And we can talk more. So don't have a problem with people calling me. Personal contact is still the best to me. Word of mouth is still the best to me. because it builds a relationship. People in social media and is fine for building business, but there's no personal attachments. There's no personal contact with the person that you're talking to. Our spirits can meet in a closer environment and be more, I would say, more powerful. You know what I'm saying? So just do that. The Houston Wall Street Movement. Go to the website, become a member. The nurses all across the country. This tour is a benefit to the nurses as well. The direct first responders. So go to the website, read up about the movement, and if you're a nurse, by all means, go in and check out what I'm talking about with the nurses. It's not just about me. It's about nurses that I've done business with, nurses that give me the information about what's happening with them, and we can help them in so many areas, because I know the areas that's on the website as you read it is areas that you have experienced, or you know someone that has experienced. We're here to help you. And we started this month is the nurses movement month. It started May the 5th, and we celebrate that with you. We're going to have an event to where we're giving out packages. We're going to take them around to the nursing home with all of my material and things that we do, and gifts for the people that sit at the nursing home. We would have to leave it at the door, but we want it to be distributed to the people at the door, the nurses that will come and get them and take them to the inside. Everything is going to be safe concerning the virus and all of that type of stuff. I don't deal in anything that's not sealed. Everything will be sealed and closed in, so that we will not be spreading the virus or the germs whatsoever. So if you're a nurse, please go to the website and become a member of Houston Wall Street Movement. Become a member of our newsletter and be a part of our nurses movement. There are other things on the horizon, but we're going to take them and we're going to do things according to, if there's a problem, Wealth Created LLC and Houston Wall Street Movement will supply the solution to the problem. That's why we're going out here and eliminate a lot of things in people's lives. People like to see firsthand what you call them, all our constituents, the people that's running for governor, mayor, and all of these type of things. They are out there. They're in the social media. They're on TV. They're on campaign trails. You know what I'm saying? I feel what I'm doing is just as important as any campaign for any political person. I want to get it out here so that people can understand there is hope. We don't want people to be hopeless. There is hope. Your problem is that you have to receive it. Have no fear. I did a special on scams and things of that nature. No such thing. When it's in your face, you won't know it because you're vulnerable to those type of things. They just like hackers on the computers and things. They understand your habit and they deal in that, and then they catch you off balance and not being successful to things, and they will tap into you. See, I want you to tap into what is going to make you powerful. God is the powerful one. He makes you powerful. Once you get the power, then you can distribute to other people. Show them the way. Help them to be successful. I am so fired up, and I haven't even started it yet. We're just getting started on a journey that God's in control of, and we just got to develop ourselves to where we'll be able to carry it out. Oh, yeah. Isaiah 43:19. Develop the business, the vision. See, 43:18 and 19. Forget all the past. Get ready for the new things in the future that God has in store for you. See, that's his words. Forget. I know what I did for you 20 years ago, but I want you to forget about that and strive toward the mark, because what I have for you in the future is beyond all eyes, all you can see, hear, and see. So that's where I'm going. I'm headed out wherever he leads me to. That's where I'm going to be. I'm going to spread and distribute all of my information all the way across country. I'm going to have business cards, 4x6 cards, flyers, Maybe I'll do different states, but I think I'm just going to have a universal one that I'll distribute in each state everywhere I go. And I'm gonna walk up and say, sir, ma'am, would you mind if I need some of my material here that's going to be beneficial to some people that come into your establishment? Would you mind if I leave a few brochures, business cards, or whatever here? Because if we don't distribute it, no one will know what we're doing. Okay, we're not the TV ad commercial that come on every second on the TV, so we have to make things happen the best way that we can, right? I'm giving business cards to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to lay it on the corner of the desk and keep my social distance. Say, sir, ma'am, I wanted to give you a business card, but I want to keep my social distance. Would you mind taking one off the corner of the counter? And if you find the right place, sometimes you don't even have to have extra person to come over and get that card. Just say, ask the person that's in charge. Say, you mind if I leave a stack of business cards here? They don't mind. If you find the boards on the wall where people stick business cards and information, stick something there. God's going to bless it. He's going to bless everyone that you put out. I believe that. So my job is to do the distribution. See, distribution is king. That's why McDonald's is everywhere. McDonald's is all on every corner. Dollar General. So what I don't want to be up mixed Dollar General. I don't want to be among the big boys. I'm just going to go a little 2 or 3 miles outside the city limit here, or close to the city limit, so that I can catch the slower traffic of the people that don't go into the big city all the time. They put their area in their stores in those areas. So they do strategic planning. And that's what I did for this trip. I know you haven't heard about it, Miss Martina. I know you're just rocking backwards and forward in your chair, but hey, that's what time it is. If it's going to be, it's up to me. I got to make it happen. And I got to teach everybody that I know how to make things happen in their life when it comes to money, finances, and debt. Great program. I have 4 or 5 great components that's going to help you financially. And it deals only with financial issues. We got it. And then you can make money as well. I'm going to show you how to take that money and create assets that pay you. When you do the work once, it continues to pay you over and over and over. Believe me, it's growing at an all-time high. When the Lord put on my mind to do the Houston Wall Street Investment Group, I'm getting investors in. There are still people that's spending thousands of dollars to be a part of something that's have value and beneficial to them. So I don't have any things I used to say and think about people. I don't think that way anymore. Because, if you got something of value, people will pay $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 to be a part of. See? And it's a part of something. It's something that you own, you control. And it's going to be about income producing asset. Powerful word. Income producing asset. As the wealthy people say, cash, asset, cash. That means that I made the cash over here with the cash promoting company that's going to produce the cash, right? And then I take that cash and I start my business, which is going to be my asset. My business start making money. Now I take that cash and I go buy another asset. Cash, asset, cash is the strategy that's going to be promoted on one of the flyers. Cash, asset, cash. Let me show you how the wealthy do it. They have strategies and systems that they consistently do. Those commercials come on every single day. General Auto Insurance, Geico Insurance with the little Draco lizard or whatever it is. But you hear them tremendously all the time because they work on your subliminal mind over and over and over. This is one that's over 50, 60 years old. For the people that understand it, ask yourself this question. Answer this question. If I make the statement, you can finish it. Winston tastes good. People that know that know exactly. And the reason I know it because I'm not a smoker, but I heard it every day, every day, every day. And now it's 50 years later, it's still in my subliminal mind, my subconscious, right? I can bring it up anytime I say the word. Now, let me tell you what it says, and then you'll see. Winston tastes good like a sugar cigarette should. Now, that's what everybody should have said if you knew or was in that time span. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Now, that's implanted in a lot of people's mind today. I mean, and they sat back and had a big smile when I first asked it. You know, can you finish the sentence? I get a little tight-tongued every once in a while. Can you finish the sentence? Winston tastes good. And there's a lot of them out there. But it deals with your subliminal mind, your subconscious mind. There's a lot of good stuff down there. We got to bring it out. We can't let fear, doubt continue to suppress our ability to be powerful. That's all it does. It's the way that the enemy found to immobilize us. Let's talk about that last one. Skepticism. You're skeptical about everything. If you know you're skeptical, I can tell you one thing that, like, I had a person tell me, you know, that's a scam. My business is not a scam. No, it's not a scam. So that means you're skeptical about something that you know nothing about. A scam. You don't even know what a scam is. People scam you every day because you think it's the normal. Fear, doubt, and skepticism all mean the same thing. Bounding you to whichever one you give into. If you're fearful, you don't use doubt that much or skeptical that much. If you're doubtful or skeptical, vice versa, it don't matter. It all means the same. It means that you won't do anything. You're stable because of one of the three. So Satan says, if I can't get you with fear, which is the number one, I'll make you so doubtful. I'll make you skeptical. You'll miss out on everything being doubtful. Money could pass right in your eyesight. Advancement could pass right in your eyesight. You won't receive it. If you're skeptical, you don't have faith enough to step out and give anything a try, to go further than where you are. See, I'm not in bondage. I don't deal in the norm. The norm is something that everybody is doing when it comes to that point. When I need money, I get a job. When I need more money, I get another job. When I need money, I get a third job, or part-time, or overtime. All of these extra things that's taking more of your time to get the money. Some even go so far to spend more money that they don't have. So I will go back to college to get a higher degree, to get higher pay. But see, that's not the issue. The reason your money is not there is because, first of all, you're not getting paid enough. You're not getting paid your worth. That's one deduction, right? The big one is taxes, because we don't understand how taxes benefit our income. So you got the degree to get higher pay. You went from 30,000 to 45 or 50,000 just because of the degree. Taxes also went up. There's another killer out there called inflation. Inflation has been killing us for years because we don't understand how it works. I remember when I used to get cold drink for 25 cents, even 6 cents. But now they're $1.29, $1.49. The bigger the ounce, the bigger the price. We used to get 16 ounces for 10 cents. See, that's inflation. I remember when gas was 99 cents a gallon. Now we've had it as high as $3 and $4 a gallon. That's inflation. Even though you had to pay more, you didn't get a pay raise on your job to help you with that situation. See, if you work for the grocery store and the gas prices went up, so the people that's doing the shipping from the original point, they had to pay the truckers more, so they increased their prices. The truckers increased their delivery prices. You work at the grocery store as a stocker, a cashier. The store raised their prices because they had to pay more to ship it. But here we are, the workers. Our pay is the same. See what I'm saying? That never changes. Everybody has the opportunity to recoup what they're losing, except the working class people. That's why I took on the working class people's dilemmas. What's hurting the working class people is my specialty. I know all the things that stand against you, even the crisis that we're going through right now. It's a crisis for the people that's always been living in a crisis. It's just a different form. See, there's always been a crisis in the working class people. They fund and make money for everybody and barely make it for themselves. That's what Houston Wall Street movement is all about. That's how the movement became. Because I was, as owning the company of Wealth Creator LLC, all of my learning and all my knowledge, I said, wow, it looks like everything affects the working class people. That's going to be my next movement, how to help the working class people, if they're willing to change, if they're willing to help themselves. See, you can only do what you can do. If people are fearful, doubtful, and skeptical, and let those things interfere with them being able to change or do something different, that's all you can do. See, change is a great thing. If I put a seed in the ground to grow, if it don't go through the changes, it never sprout out of the ground. In a business, I don't mean change every week, but I mean somewhere down the line, you're going to have to go to the next level. There's a step ladder going up to stability, from startup in a company to stability. We teach you all the levels and get you to the levels that you need to go to be a better company. See, when you're in stability, I would use a company like Walmart. Walmart's in stability. They're worldwide. They got the same products they've been doing. Every once in a while, they'll add something new. If it don't work out, they don't add it anymore. They sell other people's stuff, and they sell theirs for the people that can't afford other people's stuff. They put a Walmart brand on it. When you create a business, you can also always add to it and change for the better. As you see the world of change, the need, and so on. This is all in a part of business. I'm going to teach you all of that. Teach you how it works. I teach at a simple level. And basically, it's just to change what you're doing and do something different. That's the biggest thing that most people don't understand. See, they don't understand about taking control of their destiny. They don't even know how money works. That's why this book here is so, get the directions right there now. Okay. That's why this book is so powerful. Okay. There we go. That's why this book is so powerful, because it says your money is worthless. And that's because you don't put it to work. In our class, in our sequence of how money works, you will learn how to take money to make money. Give you an example. Easiest one, everybody know about it. Shark Tank. All of the guys on the panel are wealthy people. So if you take the quadrant of Robert Kiyosaki, you got the employee, the self-employed, the business owner, and the investor. They Shark Tank people are in the I category. They're in the investment category, right? They have money. Now they're putting their money to work. You come in, you have an idea. You don't have the finances. So they give you ask for what you want. They give you what's best beneficial for them. They're not going to invest in something because they have the knowledge. So you had to change. They had to take what it was and turn it into something that's still profitable. And that's an income producing asset. So if they don't see that you're business minded enough, you haven't made money for yourself, you spend all your money out of your pocket to build your business, to do all these different things to get to where you are. They ask questions like, well, how do you pay yourself? How much do it cost for you to build this individual product? See, all of those, they take all those things into consideration. And I tell you one thing that they do not like to hear. I mean, that's their choice. That's the way they decide to do it. They have some people that said, I only want to sell in America. Well, they're going to sell anywhere that they can get the most for their dollar and have the product or the service made at a cheaper price than what you're paying. See, So you can lose just by having your personal desires. So you got to be business minded. To have your personal desires, you need money. You need to be already wealthy. Then you can do things the way you want to. But if you're trying to get other people involved to accomplish your goals, then you need to change the way you want to do business. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to get everybody to. I'm trying to get them to the point to where they can build wealth, not just make money. I'm always going to tell you, we're not just talking about making money. We want to build wealth. And I think when people start doing more of that, then it'll be more beneficial for everyone, especially your generations, your kids, your grandkids, your, generational wealth. Okay. So have anybody out there that want to be a member of Houston Wall Street movement, go to wealthcreatorchange.com and go and join it. Fill out the application. Okay. Then become a part of something that's going to be big. It's already on the way. Take advantage of it. Look, and be a part with us. Help us to grow together. I believe in unity. I believe that you're more powerful as a unit than your individual doings. So go there in the middle column there and fill out the application. Okay. Become a member of Houston Wall Street movement. Okay. Have you in our roster there as a future member. And then if you want to get into the investment group application, then you can go ahead and start it. I made it simple and easy for people that want to just go ahead and do their one-time investment and become a founding member, or people that want to pay it off monthly to become a founding member. Your choice. I made it so that everybody would have an opportunity to do something big, and then we move on to the next level. Okay, but the first 1,000 people that we get into the movement will be founding members, and then we got phase 2, which would be a different phase than what the first phase was. Okay, so I say 25,000 people and 25 millionaires. Everybody's going to become a millionaire, but the founding members are going to be the first millionaires because they were the first one to take part and get it to jumpstart. I've been a part of building companies that was not my own. And when it came down to the wealth, the company owners all was wealthy and I was still unwealthy. So I never will fall into those traps again. But you know what? I turn all of that over to God. He would take care of all of that for me. But now that I know, I do better. And I'm teaching and telling you because it's from experience, not just talking to get you to be a member. If you become a member, that's good. If you don't want to be a member, that's fine. It don't matter. It's still going to take place. We're trying to help the people that want to help themselves and change financially. I'm straightforward. I'm not in the norm. I don't do things like other people do it. I do it because it's best for my company and it's best for the people that I'm trying to help. I will teach you how to build your own company based on your desires and your dreams and your goals. So that's what we're all about. Please go ahead and join the movement and follow us on this journey as we go out on the road for 2 weeks and promote Wealth Creator LLC and Houston Wall Street movement. We're going to have, I hope we meet some people that will take advantage right away while we're on this journey and become a chapter within that state. We're going to have chapters within different states as they come. First come, first serve. And then everything will be secondary in the second phase for the rest of the states. But the first 1,000 people will be the first 1,000 chapters. So that's where we are. And that's where we started. So I encourage you, if you want to be a part of something that's big, go join the Houston Wall Street movement. Okay. As I always say, always victory. And I will see everybody at the top.